Friends, today I am going to narrate a story. The title of the story is Old Man's Horse. Once there was a poor old man who used to live in a village. He was poor, yet even kings were jealous of him because of a beautiful white horse he owned. He was offered fabulous prices and money to sell that horse. But the old man would refuse, saying, "This is not just a horse to me. He is a person and a friend. Can you sell a person or a friend? No, it's not possible." One day, in the morning, when he went to the stable, he saw that the horse was not there. News spread in the village, and the whole village gathered at his house. They said, "You are a foolish old man. Everyone wanted that horse. Everyone knew that someday it would be stolen. You could have sold that horse for any price, but yet you kept it. Now the horse is gone. What a misfortune." The old man replied, "Fact is that horse is not in the stable. Everything else you say is a judgment. How do you know whether it's a misfortune or not?" People replied, "Don't fool us. A treasure has been lost. It's a misfortune." The old man replied, "I just know that stable is empty and anything else I don't know, because this is just a fragment. Who knows what's going to follow?" People laughed at him and left. They said that he was crazy. He could have sold that horse and lived a better life rather than living in misery and poverty. Now even that horse is stolen and he lost all hope of getting wealthy. After a few days, the horse came back from the wilderness, and with him came more horses of the same breed. People around village gathered again and said, "Old man, you were right. We are sorry for our judgment. You were right, it wasn't a misfortune but a blessing. Now you have more beautiful horses. You can train them and sell them to earn money." The old man replied, "Again, you are going too far. Just say that the horse is back, and say it's a blessing to have more horses. But don't judge. Who knows whether it's a blessing or not? It's only a fragment. It will pass too." This time people kept silent. The old man's only son started to train horses. Just few days later, while training one of those wild horses, the old man's son fell from the horse and his legs were broken. Hearing this news, people gathered and said, "You are right, having more horses isn't a blessing. Now your only son is injured because of this in this old age. What will you do with your crippled son?" The old man replied, "Don't go that far. Say only that my son has broken his legs. Who knows whether this is a misfortune or a blessing? Nobody knows. Again a fragment. Life comes in fragments and judgment is about the total." 1 month later, all the young ones of the village were forced to join the military as war broke out. All the people in the village were crying. People came to the old man and said, "Our sons are gone forever. Injury to your son proved to be blessing. At least now he is alive, living with you." The old man replied, "Nobody knows. Only say that our sons have been forced to enter into the army and your son has not been forced. But no one knows whether it is a blessing or a misfortune. Nobody will ever be able to know it. Only God knows." Friends, the moral of this story is, similar is our life. Whenever something bad happens with just that fragment, we come to the conclusion, but we never think that there are things which are completely beyond us. We should not judge any situation just by with what we see. We never know what's going to come next.